It's the biggest shopping week of the year, and brands have finished up their new releases. So I'm working on my Ultimate Boot Black Friday roundup right now, and I'm gonna have a video version of that up early Friday morning. In this video, I'm gonna include some great Black Friday deals, but if you want the full definitive list so you can balance out all of your options and see what's out there, definitely hit the notifications bell and subscribe button so you can see that video coming out on Friday morning. A lot of my favorite brands came out with something new this past week, and one of the big ones was Grant Stone's new Garrison boot. The brand mixed a healthy dose of rugged durability and style together for this one. The Garrison features a perforated toe cap, a sizable and sleek backstay, and it's an all eyelet design, so no speed hooks. They also decked the boot out with a lugged outsole for more traction. Right now, this boot is available in olive box Minerva, Chrome Excel, color number 8, and Crimson Kudu leather from CF Stead. Of the three, the Crimson Kudu from CF Stead, it's the most eye-catching, but all three, these are all beautiful leathers, and the design of the boot, I think, is a great balance between style, ruggedness, and it's got something unique to it as well. Grant Stone's currently running their Black Friday sale. It's 20% off any cart over $400. If you want access to that sale, I have the links down in the description below. That's gonna be true if I mention any Black Friday deal. There's gonna be a link in the description down below for that. Grant Stone also just released something for maybe your lady friend. They got the Josephine Chelsea boot. There aren't many high quality Goodyear welted boots out there for women, and this Chelsea boot, it looks like a great way to introduce this style of construction to any special woman in your life. Now this is a pretty insane deal here. Beckett Simonon is running all of their boots, any one, for $169 per pair. Beckett Simonon is one of my favorite brands, and I think they offer incredible value for your money. So this deal slaps pretty hard. And if you've been thinking about picking something up from them, this is a great time. Again, you can get access to that in the link down in the description below. Personally, my favorite Beckett Simonon boot is their Elliott Balmoral. I think this brand really excels in the dress boot category. I haven't tried more of their rugged styles yet, so I can't really comment there, but I do know that their Chelsea boots, I have a Jodhpur, and then I have the Elliott Balmoral, that dress boot. Those are great value, and those are really solid boots. Red Wing just did a full restock on their 3192 Classic Chelsea in the Hawthorne Mule Skinner leather. To be honest with you, I'm not crazy about this boot, but I do love to see the fact that Red Wing is bouncing back. They're offering more leathers, kind of bringing back some of their styles. I think that's really cool, and I think that bodes well for 2024. Oak Street Bootmakers just did an amazing launch of their own rendition of the USN field shoe, otherwise known as the N1. It's like a navy boondocker boot. This follows their field boot style, and it looks incredible. This boot features natural Chrome Excel rough out leather with a raw cord outsole, and the whole package comes with real World War II era dubbing, a bunch of other really cool accessories like a navy flag card, extra reproduction style laces, and even mil-spec coyote brown shoe bags. While the boot itself looks incredible, I love that Oak Street went above and beyond for the packaging, the delivery, that whole experience. It's just so cool. Also, in a similar vein, Oak Street released their NATO merino wool caps and scarves, which look really comfortable, and they also have that vintage small beanie style, you know. Presumably, I think that was made popular again by Bill Murray in The Life Aquatic, but no one could know for sure. Truman Boot Co started taking pre-orders for their black shrunken bison line, and you can choose whatever sole you'd like. So it's like Vibram Christi, you got their lugs, and they had one other type as well. The brand is also offering a cool to order opportunity with a Crimson SB Foot Tanning Company leather. This is a true MTO, so you can decide on the build, on everything from the last, the toe box, even the ankle, like all these things are customizable. While SB Foot leathers aren't always very ostentatious, I found that they're always rock solid, and they always age really, really well too. So that's one thing I like about SB Foot tanning leathers in particular. And then a third thing from Truman, they also launched their British Tan Grizzly Upland mock toe boot. The story behind this one is pretty interesting. So Truman, they worked with Seidel leather in Milwaukee to basically update a watch strap leather, make it way more thick, way more durable, but also maintain a lot of the same suppleness. Vince, the owner of Truman, he wanted to make the most durable leather possible while still, you know, it doesn't feel like a brick on your foot, make it still comfortable. And the result was this British Tan Grizzly leather. And then they slapped that on their number 20 last with an 8-inch mock toe design and a Vibram Christi wedge, and the boot looks sweet. This is like a tank boot, but it should still be comfortable from what I've heard. Thursday, Boot Company launched a new batch of flannel button downs. This new one is called the Summit shirt, and it's basically the same as their other line of flannels that they just released, but it has 2 chest pockets, and it also looks cool. I haven't tried any yet. They're available in 7 different color patterns, so you have a wide variety. Also, you can now get Thursday's new lug sole Diplomat mock toe in tobacco, rugged, and resilient leather. To me, I think this lug sole mock toe is the coolest new boot from Thursday in a long time. Not just like the tobacco leather, but the whole design, the lug sole mock I love that style. Also, some big news here. The beloved Pacific Northwest work boot maker JK Boots, they just launched an entirely new brand. It's called JK Western, and they're featuring a lineup of a few different cowboy boots. One is an almond toe called the Ace, and then there's also a square toe cowboy boot called the Buck. They have a really interesting toe bug design that, to me, it's reminiscent of a stalk of wheat, which I think is really cool. To me, the redwood colored Ace is a pretty tasty looking boot. Okay, so I want to dive into a couple early Black Friday deals. Again, you can access any of these deals in the links down in the description below, and I'm going to be doing a full video with the definitive list of Black Friday deals on Friday morning. So yeah, again, hit the subscribe and notification bell, make sure you get that. At Camel City Mill, premium merino wool boot socks, we're running our best deal of the year. So you can get 20% off 3 pairs, you can get 30% off 5 pairs, or even 40% off of 10 or more pairs of socks. Now, if you're not wearing merino wool socks, use this opportunity to pick up a few pairs and save. Helm is also running a Black Friday sale with 30% off of everything on the site. So if you've ever been curious about that white midsole, now is a good time to give them a shot. Unmarked is also running their Black Friday sale with 25% off everything on their site. You just have to use the code BLACKSALE and you'll get that quarter lopped straight off. Hiroshi Kato has up to 50% off of final sale items. I found some pretty cool looking stuff. A lot of things I was interested in when I was going through. They weren't available in my size, but there are a lot of smalls, XLs, and double XLs. So to me, it's worth poking around if you can see and find, like, if you could find that one off for you, or if you have like a small or XL build, that's also a good chance. I'll see you this Friday for my ultimate Black Friday boot deals roundup. And if you want to see how I built a heritage style capsule wardrobe that creates over 30 outfits with just 11 items, then check out this video coming up in the meantime.